Good morning. There we go. Oh. Good morning, everyone. Hopefully my mic is working. Hope you guys are having a great day. Dude, Germany is never going to make it with all the Bitcoin they keep moving around. Millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin. Bears will die this cycle. Bulls only. Man, it's been a good week. I had some good trades. Literally last night I had a good trade. I was up until like 1 a.m. because the 1 hour MACD was doing what I wanted that we talked about last week, and I was like, oh, okay. I stood up, got it, then went to bed, woke up, boom, was able to make a good trade. So this morning, seeing if we maybe get another trade in, but as of right now, it looks like it's a little short. But man, guys, good morning. Hope you guys are having a great day. If you didn't see, check out my pinned tweet on X, because we have now the Maniac mobile and we launched it. We were able to post some of the clips that we got of the Maniac mobile, and so there's going to be a lot of fun content that's going to come out of this. We already have a pretty good good content idea that we're going to shoot soon, and there's going to be endless endless content. I want to see if Soul Jakey will come out and we do a Soul Maniac tattoo in the Maniac mobile, but I don't know. He might not even see the tweet that I put, or he might not do it, but we'll see. I want to get a lot of people to go in the Maniac mobile, get in a ride, have maybe a podcast in there and get to talk to people. But I'm really stoked that we have the Maniac mobile, but we officially have it. So go check out that tweet. It's the pinned tweet on my profile. But this morning, I wanted to try something. If you're in the stream, I'm going to do it right now with you guys. Let me do this. Let me do it on here. We'll keep in the live stream. Let me do it on here. Let's do a tweet together. If you guys are down. If you guys are down to do it, let's do it. My X is loading right now. But if you want to do a little copy pasta, let's do if you want to tweet with me, let's do a Solana one. Oh, let's do this. At me if you do this, but we're going to say Solana is the new Visa. New Visa. Solana is the new Visa. Solana is the new Visa. At me if you do this, okay? Solana is the new Visa. Tweet it out. Let everyone know that Solana is the future of finance. Send it higher. We bought till at $8. Little dips to 120. We ain't scared of that. We don't care about any of those little dips. If anything, it's opportunity. So if you're bullish on Solana, go tweet that out right now. Go put Solana is the new Visa and then at me in it, so I know you did it. If you're here and you were at the stream and you wanted to be a part, I think it'd be fun. I wanted to try it, see if anyone does it. So if you're here, you're just joining, go tweet that out. We tweeted out this. Let's see. Right here. Tweet this out. Solana is the new Visa. Tweet it out and at me, and I'll repost everyone who does it. Tweet it. There's 12 of you guys. I hope you guys can do it. That'll be fun. I think I'm going to get in the rhythm of trying to do that, and we can do fun copy pastas in the morning of every stream, and I can see who was here, who was interacting. I think it could be a fun thing, or maybe no one does it. Oh well. Also, I have a graphic designer right now making I'm really excited for it, a pretty cool merch design that will be out. Hopefully we did it on Friday and they said it could take up to 12 days. So probably in 2 weeks, the design should be finished. We're going to do some photo. We're going to finish the design, then order some of the shirts for us to rep in the content, do a little photo shoot, get that on the website, and then we'll be able to sell it maybe give away a couple shirts too. But I'm really stoked. Like, our goal is to, I think we like to make back our initial investment on what we invested for the graphic designer and the merch stuff. Is like, I think we need to sell 30 shirts. Like, that'd be so cool to sell 30 shirts. Yeah, that'll be out in like 2 weeks, and I think you guys will like the design. Like, it's gonna be, I think, sick. It's gonna have the Maniac mobile on it, but it's gonna be like a cool vibe. Like, I'm just really stoked. I think you guys will really like it. We'll see if anyone even cares. But at the end of the day, it's honestly for me to rep in my content, because I want Fun Soul Maniac gear to rep when we're shooting videos or doing like UGC stuff out in the public or anything. I want stuff to rep. And also, if you guys want to rep it too, you're more than welcome to pick it up. But I'm really excited for that merch. It should be done in like 2 weeks. So again, if you're in the stream, tweet out Solana is the new Visa and then at me if you're in here and you want to take part in the copy pasta. Solana is the new Visa. Tweet it out and then at me. I'm super stoked for this morning. I love the price action that's been going on with Solana. It's been very consistent on that like 120 to 130 mark in regards to support. And so I was really excited because it did it like twice in a row in the last week, which was just opportunity for us to take and to make good trades and to make some profit for the future. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a great morning. I know I am. I'm in California, and right now in California it's pretty hot, and so we're in our garage. We got an AC unit like blowing, but sometimes even that's not enough, and it gets really hot in here. But I'm enjoying it. It's a great day to be in Solana. It's a great day to do live streaming, and thank you everyone for being in here. If you can, like the stream, repost it. That's always super helpful. Leave us a comment or chat, whatever. Like, any interaction is super appreciated and just helps us grow. So if you're able to, please leave us any kind of interaction that you feel comfortable with giving. So let's do a little warm up, because now we got our new game we do. So we're not losing anymore with connections, because I suck at connections. We're playing some Minesweeper, like a throwback game, Minesweeper. And so I'm gonna do a little warm-up game, have some fun here, just kind of get in the good mood, and then we'll get into some technical analysis. Oh, that was a good first start. All right, so we know this is a bomb. Let's see how fast we can do it this morning. This one's touching too, so this is a bomb. This is a bomb. This is a bomb. Okay. This is a bomb. This is a bomb. Not a bomb. Okay. This is not a bomb. This is a bomb. Ooh. That was clutch. This is a bomb for sure. This is a bomb. Yep. That was crazy. That's cool. Okay. Let's see. This is a bomb. This is not a bomb. This is a bomb. This isn't. Ooh. And that is. Ooh. So this one's a bomb too. Okay, so one of these is a bomb. So this one isn't. Oh, what? How is that a bomb? Oh, this one's not a bomb. Oh, dang. I was going too quick on Minesweeper. I was going too quick on this one. I should have taken my time. We hit a bomb. We hit a mine. Let's see. Let's reset. Let's reset. Let's start from a corner. All right. So this one's touching one, but this one's touching two. So these are bombs. That's easy. So this one's not a bomb. This one's not a bomb. Yep. Okay. This one's not a bomb. This one's not a bomb. Okay. This is a bomb for sure. This one's not. This one's not. Nice. Nice. Do a little Minesweeper warm up. Welcome to the stream as we're just getting ready. This is a bomb, so this one's not. This one's not. Okay. This one could be. So this is a bomb right here. This one's a bomb, which means this one's not a bomb. All right, this is a bomb. This one's... All right, let's focus in on this area real fast. Okay, this is a bomb, which means this one's not a bomb. Yep. Okay. So now this is a bomb, and this is touching 2. So one of these is a bomb. One of these is a bomb. And my guess is... Ooh. Oh, this is... Oh, 2. So I know for sure this one is a bomb. And this one's touching that and this. And this has a 1. So this is not a bomb. Yep. There we go. Because this is a bomb. This is a bomb. Alright, that's 2. This one's touching 2. Okay. This one's touching 1 bomb that we know of right now. This one's touching 2 bombs. So this is the second bomb. So this is not a bomb. Oh, shoot. This is touching... Oh, this one's 3. So these are all bombs. These are all bombs. This is probably not a bomb. Yeah. We're good here. Oh my gosh, that's 2 in a row. That sucks. That's 2 games we lost. 2 games we lost this morning already. Not going well for Minesweeper. But you know what is going well that we should get into? Solana. Solana is going well. So let's change our mood because we're taking L's right now. Let's change it and let's get into Solana. Some technical analysis. Let's see. Solana is the new Visa. Let's go. Solana is the new Visa. Solana is the future of finance. Okay. This is the trade that I did last night. So we caught this upward move right here. We entered like, this is my position right here. We had a stop loss right in this area. So I think I made like, I think it was $1,200 on this trade. So now I'm waiting for what's going to happen. My ideal for Solana on the 1 hour is the MACD goes to this yellow line and we do a little short opportunity. But it looks like right now we're actually playing around at the 0. So I think we got time until there's a trade, another trade going to go down. So let's do some technical analysis. Let's start with the week. Let's erase some of our drawings and do it from the beginning, right? This is the weekly chart. And let's go to the normal candles. Yep. All right, we're going to erase all this junk. Okay, because we're going to do it together. We're going to do it together. And we're going to do it just on price action right now. So we had our first bullish weekly candle right here in 5 weeks, right? We had that candle. We had a great trade during that time. We got to show you guys in the live stream. Like you guys were all here for this candle, right? You guys were here for this. Then we had a bearish candle again on a weekly, which was last week pretty much. I don't even know when these candles actually start. They start on Mondays. Yeah, so last Monday to this Monday, we had a bearish week. I mean, you guys all saw it. We had Solana hit a peak of, what was it, like 150? Then a big correction down back to the 120 area, down to pretty much $121. Then another bounce off of that. And now we're entering into another bullish week hopefully, right? We're only like a couple hours in. I mean, not couple, we're 14 hours in, or wait, sorry. What's 24 minus 8? That is that is 16 hours. We're 16 hours into this first candle, right? That's right. That's right. We're 16 hours in to this first candle, and it's a bullish candle. So we'll see how this week goes. Price has maintained above this white line, right? Our 21-day moving average. What is this? Let's delete that little line. Price has stayed above the 21-day moving average, right? So let's do a little lines here on the weekly, right? So we got great support here, right? We got great support here. Let's make it green. We got good resistance up in this area. Right. Good resistance. Oh. What's going on here? There we go. Good resistance in that area. So there's kind of like our little channel. And if you look even here, right? Let's do this little channel. We got this wedge forming. Do you see that on the weekly? Do you see it? I don't know. Do you see that? Do you see it? I see it. See that beautiful little wedge? I think that's pretty good. I think that's a little bearish wedge forming here on the weekly for Solana, right? I'm excited for this because what I would love to see is maybe we test down. Let's move this up a little bit. Let's move it up a lot. That's gonna take too long if we use that. There we go. Right there. If we break out of this wedge on the weekly, we're looking nice for Solana. I think if we break out of this wedge, we see 200, right? We see 200. Definitely. Like it might be a couple weeks, but we see it, right? It's gonna come. It's a matter of time. It's not a matter of like, oh, will it ever go back? Yes, it will go back. It's just doing its thing. Like if you look at historical charts of Bitcoin, Solana, and like the history of like post to Bitcoin halving and what happens between the time that happens, there's always a big correction before a big pump. So we're in that big correction right here and making a nice wedge on the weekly, right? Look out. When you're like excited about things, or when you're like wondering where the heck is price gonna go, look out, zoom out, see what it's doing. Like there has been clear support here in this $120 range. Like it's happened every time. I mean, it's happened literally every single week we've been live streaming. So like, don't get freaked out. Use the opportunity, right? Use the opportunity. And I think this beautiful little pennant here is forming nicely, and I'm ready for a breakout. I'm ready for a bullish breakout of this pennant. But yeah, again, pay attention, right? So let's do this. This is the weekly little pennant we're gonna do right here, right? Let's delete this. I don't want this, but I'm gonna keep this little pennant because that's a good indicator for us and something we need to be paying attention to, and something I think you should be paying attention to also. So let's go down to a little bit. Actually, I want to see something real fast. Let's see what the weekly MACD is doing. It's in a sharp down, right? It's getting close to that zero line. And the histogram looks like it's kind of slowing. Like, see how the histogram isn't getting bigger bars, but they're kind of even bars right here? I wouldn't be shocked if on this weekly MACD, if on the zero line, it kind of like bounces off the zero, but we got to see what happens. But if this histogram keeps going, ideally we want to see the histogram go like the weekly histogram go lower, which would mean maybe this price goes lower before we go higher. But I think this pennant is a good indication of what price is doing, right? Look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful. I really like that pennant. So let's go to the day now. So the day, right? We see this pennant, the pennant from the weekly, right? We see that little wedge that's forming. Boom. Touches, bounce off. Touches, bounce off, right? We touched here, bounced off. So my guess is we're going to touch here, maybe touch one more time, and then bounce up to this line again. Let me make this a little... we're fine. What? Where did that come from? Where did that come from? Wait, is that a little... What? I didn't know I could do that so quickly. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know. If you hold shift on TradingView and then you click, you can do a quick little price and date range. I love that. I didn't know you could do that. But yeah, I really am enjoying this pennant right here, and the day is forming a very nice pennant structure here. And I think we're getting to the bottom and hopefully wicking out. Now we could break out of this and go lower, which going lower would be like 100, right? Like $100 to maybe sub $100 could be possible. But I'm not, even if that did happen, I'm not really worried. I'm, if anything, just excited for it and buying the dip. But I'm very excited to see what Solana does here, because I think we're in a prime opportunity. And what I kind of hope to see on the, let's see what the day MACD is doing. Day MACD is looking kind of like ugly. See this? That's ugly. I hate this. I like it when it goes down and then up, right? We like it when it does this kind of formation. Boom. Right now it's doing this kind of funky stuff. We want price action, right? We want to bounce up. So let's see. Let's go down to the 4 hour, because I think we got a trend line here. Let's get rid of our 3LS indicator. Let's get rid of this box. Right, let's get rid of our old position. That's done with. And let's look at the future. Okay, so we got in the 4 hour, we got this trend line. Right, and with 4 hour, if you remember our color is this light blue. So that's our 4 hour trend. Let's get this a little tighter. There we go. Boom. There we go. Okay. 4 hour trend line, right? It's starting to get a pinch here, right? It's starting to get in that tight little area and see what it does on this trend line. All right. I would like to see in this 4 hour time frame a breakout of this trend line on the blue, like a bounce out, touch, then up, right? That's what I would love to see, but we got to let time tell us what's going to happen. The 3 smooth moving average attempted to cross here on the 4 hour, but then bounce back under. So that also, we need to see that white line go above the green line. That's what I want to see also when it comes to the 4 hour time frame. Let's zoom that in a little bit so you see it a little better. I want this white line here above this green line, right? I want the 21-day moving average above the 50-day moving average. And that's a bullish indicator, right? I want price above the 21-day moving average, which right now price is below it. So that would indicate for me, we might be going back down and touching this white line again, which isn't a bad thing. That just presents another opportunity. I mean, every single time it's gone here, it's wicked off, right? So I think we touch down and then test this trend line again and then see what's going to happen on that 4 hour trend line. Let's go now to the 1 hour. So the 1 hour also has this trend line. This lower low and this lower high. And then we use 1 hour as yellow. Let's zoom in and make it perfect. Okay. Get it nicely on the WEEX. So look at that. Kind of in a weird, like, this is kind of weird price movement here. Again, the 21-day failed to go above the 50-day moving average, right? So we want to see this white line above the green. Even in the 1 hour, it failed to do that. I want to see also this 1 hour break above the yellow line. I want to see the 1 hour trend line broken. And ideally, the 1 hour is testing the 4 hour trend line. That's what I would love to see. So we see here respected the trend line and kind of in like a weird, like, I guess you could even, sorry, I kind of messed this up. This would be a trend breakout, right? See this on the 1 hour? Right, this. And you could even say this right here. These are all little trends that happened. So I guess you could even say on the 1 hour with this little move right here, right down, break of structure with a higher high, then break down lower low from here, lower high. So it's kind of like messing around right here. We might, I don't love that. I like this one better. I think this one's more accurate. The original one we had. I think this is more accurate. More accurate to the trend because you got a downward move down. Let's fix that. Got this downward move, lower low, lower high, higher low, right? And it failed to make a higher high here. So we might see some sideways movement here. Or I want to see what it does on this trend line. I really want to see the 21-day moving average go above the 50-day. That's what I would love to see. And I would love to see it hold that. Let's also look at the MACD on the 1 hour because this is what I was basing my trades off of, right? Let's not even focus on price. Let's just look at the MACD right now. So I've been trading this guy right here. This move, right, happened late last night and then finished off this morning with this curve, right? So it's bouncing off the 0 line and we'll see if it goes lower, right? We'll see if the 0 or the MACD, does the MACD go lower, hit the 0 line and then bounce up? Or does it go lower, hit the 0 line and then break through back down to this yellow and then go up? Ideally, in my perfect world, what I would really like is it hits 0, go down to this yellow, then we do another run up, kind of like this guy, like, right? It went down, up, down, then a big move up. But that might not happen, right? Like, oh, like you have this move, right? This one, or sorry, this move. Yellow line, hit the 0, broke down a little bit, hit the 0 again. We might see some of this little sideways movement in this 1 hour and might not get an opportunity for a while. Like this took, let's do a little fun trick, right? This took 5 days and 15 hours, right? So we might not get another a really solid trade opportunity for 5 days, which is fine. I can be patient. I can wait. But ideally, I would like to be quicker. But I think we're looking at something very similar in this scenario. Like we're going to do a little messing around here at the 0 until we get a big move, right? Until we hit that yellow line again. So we might see some of this until we get this move, this type of move again. So I'm watching it. I'm prepared for a little sideways trading. I mean, you don't always have to be in a position, right? You don't always have to have a position open. And that's honestly something I'm learning. Like that's hard as a day trader because you're like, oh man, if I don't have a position, that means I'm not making profit. That means my portfolio is not growing. Like that's a hard thing to battle within yourself. but it's something I'm learning to have self-control with, of like, you do not always have to have a position open every single day. If you're patient and you wait for your indicators, that's when you win. So I'm like learning, be patient, don't rush into things, like just let it go to where you want it to, then take your position. That's just hard. I don't know why I struggle with that. Maybe you guys have the same struggle where you're like, yeah, I feel like I always have to be in a position or always have to be in a trade, but I struggle with that. And I'm learning to have better patience and waiting for price to do exactly what I want, rather than forcing myself into doing something I don't want it to do. So that's Solana all the way down to the 1 hour. And now we're going to go, I'm not even going to go lower than the 1 hour right now, because I think that's just a good indicator for what we're doing this week, right? I think there might be some sideways trading. We might not get big price movement for up to potentially like 5 days, 7 days, like maybe a little less, but I'm really focusing in, like I'm not taking any trades or even considering taking a trade until I see this MACD at one of these lines. Okay. I'm going to have self-control this week and not even consider a trade on Solana, at least, for any of these lines. And then until the MACD is at one of these lines. And then I'll take my trade, because every time it's at that line, it gives me what I want. It does what I want it to. So I'm going to wait. This sideways trading, it'll be sideways trading, but I'm going to wait for the 1 hour to do what I want it to. And that, if I wait, right? So say every trade like this takes up to 5 days. I'm taking 4 trades a month. And if I'm doing it correctly, this last trade, I was able to make 1,200. So that's $4,000 potentially in profit a month. Like, that's good money. That's good profitability to have when I'm waiting and having the proper momentum. Now, I was hoping that it hit this yellow. It would have been much better profit, but it didn't. And that's okay. It didn't. And it ended up doing something I wasn't expecting, this little correction off here. But I had a trailing stop loss following my position upward, which secured the profit. But I was hoping to get more. But it is what it is. And at least we ended the trade not negative, and we ended it positive. Okay, let's do some bonk and jump technical analysis, because those might be actually presenting an opportunity for us to actually do a trade. So we're now heading over to bonk. Okay, we're gonna look at bonk now. Bonk, I have this position open, but it's spot. Okay, I don't have a live like futures trade open with bonk. I've been kind of trying to accumulate when it gets in this green zone and then letting it ride up. And bonk actually looks like it might be presenting an opportunity. I want to change some things. Style. I've been changing this because it's more clean and I can see my lines better. Make this a little thicker. Make this a little thicker. Okay, zero line. Bro, I don't know why my MACD flipped and it's driving me nuts. I hate it. I don't know why it did that, and it literally drives me nuts. I do not know how to fix that, but it's over here, not over here. I want it over there. I honestly don't even care. I don't even want to see it, but it just drives me nuts. I have to like, bugs me. But yeah, the MACD over here is actually on bonk is actually looking pretty good. I think this might actually be a good short opportunity where I could even like liquidate my spot, not liquidate, sell my spot position and then buy back when it touches this green, which wouldn't be bad. Wouldn't be a bad idea, but I'm kind of watching it. I want to see what it does, because what I also see on here on the 1 hour is, let's see if we can, let's do this so it's out of our way. The white line, the 21-day moving average, has gone above the 50-day moving average. That makes me kind of not want to liquidate my position or swap it to USDC, because that could be pretty bullish indicator that we're actually going to go higher, not really touch this green line again. But I want to see what it does, because this could be a fake out on the MACD, this little curve. It could still, we got 30 minutes left about on this candle. This could actually end up going straight and going a little higher, like this guy. It could go right now or there. It could go all the way up to here, and then I would probably take the opportunity there. So I don't know if we're at the peak yet. You got to be patient, right? If this candle closed with this kind of curve, I actually might start considering swapping my position on Bonk, which I think it's about $11,000 right now on my spot position for Bonk. So I would liquidate that into USDC and then wait for Bonk to come back down and then buy more. So basically what I'm doing is selling my Bonk and hopefully getting more Bonk for my money, essentially. So I would put the same amount of money, the 11 grand or whatever it's worth, and put it in, and hopefully I get now, instead of having like 460 million Bonk, I would hopefully have like 500 million Bonk. So the next time it goes up to this price, now it'll be worth like 14 grand or whatever. So I've kind of stopped doing futures trading with Bonk because I'm like, I can buy size with my spot position that still gives me good return on my money, just as if I was trading futures, and I'm not risking as much. I have way less risk when it comes to that. So I've kind of changed from Bonk and Jub doing spot and only doing like futures and leverage trading with Solana, because I don't have that much volume to trade Solana and really get a really good return like I want to. So I begin only doing spot trading with Bonk. And if you don't know what spot trading is essentially just buying the token of whatever money you have. So if you have $100 and you want to spot trade a coin, you're just using the money you have and buying what you can afford with the money you have. Where if you do futures or leverage trading, I would take $100 and say if I wanted to buy $5,000 worth of Bonk or JUP or whatever it is, I would need 50x leverage. So now you're leveraging a lot of money, and now you can get liquidated at a point, at a position, at a dollar amount that if it Bonk goes to that, you lose all your money if you put all $100 into that position. So now I have way less risk because now I control myself. I'm the fun. No one's gonna liquidate me. If it goes down, I can just either hold or just, you know, sell and try to make it back in a different trade or whatever. Like I don't have the risk of liquidation. So that's why I'm doing spot trading with Bonk, because I have enough size to do it that way. Which I recommend if you have the size too, and you're able to trade with like several $1,000s on a coin like that, do Bonk or do spot. It just lessens your risk a lot. Because yeah, leverage trading you can lose money very quickly, especially if you don't know how to trade that way, which I'm still learning how to trade that way, and it gets hard. So that's why I'm doing spot trading when it comes to Bonk. But yeah, I think Bonk is actually presenting so far. We haven't even looked at JUP, but Bonk is presenting the best opportunity here for a trade today. So let's zoom out and see what kind of weekly formations are coming from Bonk. And we're going to do TA again, and we're going to restart like everything. We're going to delete all these. Okay, we're going to get rid of all these guys. Oh, dang it. I deleted my position. Oh, well. Oh, dang. Let me see if I can get that back. Okay, I think I just got it back. Yep. I want that position still. All right. So weekly time frame, let's just look at the price movement, right? We got this channel forming on Bonk that I see right away, right? We're at this channel. Like that. Is that an expanding wedge? Is that what that would be called? I don't know. I'm not a pro. But I see clearly that price is bouncing and following these trends right here. Like clearly, let's put it on the bars. Like this channel's getting respected pretty nicely. And it's just bouncing back and forth, right? I see that on the weekly. And just like Solana, we had a bearish candle last week on the weekly time frame, and now we have a bullish candle for this week, and we're only 16 hours in still. So I do like that, and I would ideally like to see Bonk retest this trend line up here that we see Bonk kind of doing. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's an expanding wedge. I don't know what that one means. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys, because I'm learning. Just like if you're in here, I don't know if you guys are TA pros. I'm no pro. I'm learning. I'm getting better every day, but I'm pretty sure this is expanding wedge. Let me actually look real fast. Let's do a quick trading chart patterns. Let's see. This is my favorite image. Open image in new tab. Let's go. Oh, that not a good image. There, let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, no. Open image in new tab. There we go, that's better. So let's zoom this down. Right, and let's see. Can you guys see that well? You guys can. Okay. I think this is what we're seeing right here. Where is it? Where is it? Right here. I think this is what we're seeing. A bearish expanding triangle. Okay. I mean, do you guys think I'm seeing the right thing? What do you guys think? Does that match? I mean, I'm no pro. You guys are probably the pros, not me. OPOS. Only possible on Solana. Is this what we're seeing here on this? I feel like we're kind of seeing that. Right? Which could mean we go lower. But it could not be that. Right? I'm not a pro. I don't know on this one. But I feel like we're kind of getting that look, right? So the reason why I want to show you this, I'm not a pro. I'm not saying that's what it is, because it kind of almost looks more like a channel, like something like this, right? It kind of looks like a channel, but it doesn't look like that one, right? Because that one's going down. Ours is going in the upward direction. But what I want to do is like, okay, if this is correct, maybe we go lower and we break out of this channel. Right? It's just more information to kind of be an informed trader of like what is kind of happening. Because what I also see is the 21-day moving average is getting respected. Every time it gets close, it's bouncing off. So that's also a bullish indicator. So I'm just trying to get as much information and share that with you guys, so you guys have the same information I'm going with. Right? So I'm kind of seeing that happen right now. But I just don't think, especially based on what Solana's showing us, I don't think we go lower. I think it goes higher. I think we see a bullish momentum. So I'm gonna close this out. Let's go into the day. Let's see what the day is showing us, right? So the day, we have this trend line here, this clear trend line going up, right? Respecting it, right? We made lower low here. No, we didn't. That was a higher low, right? Higher high, where the bodies of the candles closed. Higher low, right? So we're in a bullish trend. And I really would like to see us test this again, right? I would love to accumulate maybe some more bonk, you know, and then ride it up to here and take some profit probably up here, because I'm doing spot. So I'm willing to hold for a long period of time. But I'm going to delete these trends real fast because I want to do this trend line. I want to mark this trend line right here. All right. That guy. And then you got this guy, right? So We got to fix this. There we go. There we go. And let me change this to our 4-hour time color, which is like that pink. So there we go. That's the trend line I'm seeing here, right? You even got like these micro trends that are like here, this downtrend, this uptrend, right? This downtrend. So I might want to see if we, like here, test this trend line. Maybe we go a little bit lower, test the trend line, and then go up. But I don't know. We got to let time tell us, right? We can't force anything. We can't guesstimate and go on gambles of like, oh, I hope it goes lower. Let me liquidate my position and then get back lower. Like, I don't know. It could not go lower, right? It could not. It could only go higher. So like, I want to get as much information as possible. So this is a day time frame for Bonk, and the 21-day moving average is getting very close to crossing the 50-day moving average, right? And actually, it hasn't gotten that close in a long time. In a very long time on the day time frame. Let's zoom in and see what that is doing. Let's do this real fast. See how close that is right here? The 21-day moving average and the 50-day, they are getting very close. I would, if I see the 21-day going cross below the green line, we might be testing this trend line down here. But if it respects it, we might be able to go higher and do like a little curve upwards and go higher instead of lower, and maybe break this little peak right here. But we got to see what it does, right? Let's look at the day MACD on the 4-hour or on the day time frame. Kind of messy. Kind of messy. Not ideal. Well, I guess the MACD is looking like it's trending towards the 0 line, which that's a bullish indicator that maybe the 21-day will not cross the 50-day because this MACD is heading towards the 0 line, right? I like that. I like that this isn't curving back downwards and that it's sharp angle upwards and towards the 0 line. I do like that on the chart. Let me go into the 4-hour time frame, right? Let's check out what the 4-hour is doing. Oh, on price. So let's do a trend line here on the 4-hour because we have this trend line. Let's do this. Okay, let's change the color to our 4-hour color. Okay, so we have that trend. We broke the trend, right? You can see we break the trend. Now we're in like sideways trading consolidation, right? Let's do, now we're kind of in this little sideways trading, right? And ideally we want price to break out of this box in the upward direction. In spot, you want it to go higher, so then you can take profit and then accumulate more on the lows. So my goal would be to see us maybe touch the top of this accumulation zone and see what it does here, and then maybe buy more if it comes and tests the bottom of this consolidation area. But I want to see what price is doing here, what it's gonna do. We need price action, and on the 4-hour. The 21-day moving average line, the white line over here, is below the 50-day moving average, but looks like it's starting to curve up towards the 50-day. So we want that. If we want our thesis to be firm on a bullish direction, we really want that 21-day above the 50, and then ideally above the 200-day moving average, which is the red line. Let's check out the MACD on the 4-hour. The MACD looks like it's trending above the 0, like heading towards the to break the 0 line. It did, and it looks like it's heading sharply upwards with good histograms that are growing. And we would want when I'm looking at this MACD, if I'm like, how strong do I think this move is? I would want the bullish histogram, which are these bars right here. I would want it to break the previous histogram high, right? So I'd want it to break that line right there. Let's shrink that down to like a really skinny line. And let's make it yellow. Oh wait, no, sorry. We're looking at the 4 hour. I would want the histogram to break above this blue line to give me some strong indication like, okay, the histogram might be going higher, and the MACD would probably continue and hopefully go up to this blue line. That would be a great move for Bonk if the MACD can hold its strength and move all the way up towards this blue line. I would really like that. But what we saw on the hour, we might see some downward momentum before we see this big move up, right? We might see some of this playing around here. But let's go now that we checked out the 4 hour on the MACD. Let's make this a little less bold. Let's make it a little less bold. All right, let's do that. Oh, that wasn't helpful. Style, the border, the background. Let's make it a little less bold. All right, so now we know that's our consolidation, right? And so now let's go down to the 1 hour time frame. In the 1 hour time frame, again, it's in that consolidation. Let's get rid of these so we're not getting too much information screamed at us. But the 1 hour is starting to make that curve. See this right here? Let's look at the MACD. Let's zoom in on that puppy. See this? See this? Ideally, I want to see it go here. I want to see Bonk kind of do this and go sharp down to the yellow line here and then go back up. That would present a good opportunity for me to get another accumulation zone before the 4 hour really starts ripping on the MACD and heading way up. So right now we're looking at the 4 hour, right? I would want it to go down a little bit in price and on the 1 hour MACD so I can get a little more bonk and then ride it to the top of that 4 hour. Because I'm doing spots. So spots a long time frame. You're not looking at the 5 minute, 15 minute. I'm looking at long time frames and holding for long periods of time. So we might be finding an opportunity here to maybe sell off some of our bonk position and buy some more, hopefully at this yellow line, but we'll see. We got to see what it's doing. I want to see what the 3 smooth moving average is doing on the 1 hour too. So let's go back to the 3 smooth moving average, and that's actually pretty good. Look at this. Oh, I'm still got my brush out. Look at this. See that? The 21-day crossed the 50. 21-day crossed the 50. I want to see how strong this is and see if it holds above the 50-day moving average or if it ends up bending back down and going and kind of doing more sideways trading. But if this is able to hold above, I'm probably not going to liquidate my position because that's price might come and test the 21-day, then go up. Yeah, so I gotta watch and have patience here. But we'll see what we do with the bonk. We'll see how we want to trade that, but I'm liking what I'm seeing with bonk, because either way I'll just accumulate more or just hold and then sell at a peak. And for me, I also if people are like, oh wow, he sells his bonk, like why would he do that? I also have like $500 million staked. So I love bonk. I'm a big advocate of bonk. I'm pretty sure it's like $500 million staked in the bonk rewards, and my goal is to get that staking to another $1 billion and then holding $1 billion bonk. So that's my goal for my personal like holdings that are just like long-term holds. So I am a big advocate of bonk, but this is my trading account, right? This is my futures trading account. It's my spot trading account. And so I'm looking to grow this account with trades and actually allow it to turn into a monthly income for myself. So I have my own personal long hold to long positions that are staked and stuff like that inside Jup and inside Bonk, and inside Solana. So this is just for my trading account. So you might be like, oh wow, he's selling Bonk. Like, man, I got my bags. I also hold a lot. I think I have like 20,000 Jup staked, right? So I got my bags. Okay, don't worry. So here's Jupe. Sorry, not Jup, Jupe. So that was Bonk. We like what we're seeing with Bonk. We're waiting on an opportunity if we sell, right, and buy at a lower price and buy more Bonk, or do we hold this spot position because it goes higher. So we're kind of waiting on what Bonk is doing. Now let's look at Jupe, right? Let's look at Jupe. Let's do what we've been doing on all the other coins. Let's get rid of some of these boxes. Let's get rid of these. I'm going to delete this alert. Man, my browser is so slow lately. Driving me nuts. Okay. Let's get rid of all these guys. Okay. Jupe is in a big downtrend. Clearly, right? Well, actually, okay, so I'm seeing two things, right? You got this like downtrend move. We're also on the weekly, and this is how old Bonk is, right? Or Jupe. Jupe only started in January of 2024. So we're only 6 months in to the age of Jupe, right? And Jupe literally runs most of the DeFi protocols in Solana. Like, if Jupe wasn't a thing, a lot of things wouldn't work on Solana. A lot of exchanges wouldn't work. A lot of DeFi protocols wouldn't work. A lot of things would break. So Jupe is a lifeline for Solana. You need to understand that. You need to understand what you're holding if you have Jupe, or if you're wondering if you should buy Jupe. Like, Jupe is Jupiter Exchange, Jup.ag, Meow, the founder, and his team. Like, you need to understand they are a pivotal company in Solana as a whole. Okay, so they're young, they're only 6 months in, so have that in your brain when you're looking at investing in Jupe. Like, why would you do it, right? I see two things here. If we respect this area, there's an uptrend, right? You have this uptrend. Ideally, it respects this and holds that, right? Right? So I see this, but then also you have this low to a higher low, right? You kind of have a little pennant for me, but it's so early. Like, there's not much data here in the weekly time frame. It's hard to make a decision, but I would want to see what price does on this trend line. I would kind of want it to respect this trend right here and hopefully go higher and break this peak over here, this peak right here. This is Jupe, right? We got a bullish candle for this week. Just like Solana, we got a bullish, bearish, bullish candle. We've seen this before. So let's go to the day. This is the day, right? We have this clear trend lines. Right, we had that bullish move to a bearish move, right? I don't really want to see this on my screen. I want to make it cleaner. Exactly. You had some sideways trading here, price action, right? So my goal would be to see price action here to go back upwards. But yeah, Jupe is in. It's almost creating a little pennant, right? Look at this. Creating a little pennant, and it's getting to the bottom of that, right? We go to this peak, watch it go down, right? And it's getting pinched here. What is it gonna do? Is it gonna go lower, or is it gonna go higher? We can even do this. Where's my, there it is. Look at that. What is Jupe gonna do? What is Jupe gonna do? What I would love to see it do is pop out here, retest, pop out, right? That's what I would love to see it do. Now, will it do that? We gotta let time to tell, but I would love to see Jupe pop out of this little pennant that's formed here on this day time frame, and to see it do a little upward momentum. Because it looks like right here in the 70 cents area, we've had strong support. Every time it's touched in the 70 cents area, we've had really good support in this area. And so I'm liking what I'm seeing with Jupe, and want to see if it goes lower or higher. Because I think we're like getting really close to a cool opportunity with Jupe too, in regards to price action. Jupe, in my opinion, if you're just looking to hold, like if you're looking, I want to just hold things. I don't want to day trade them. I just want to hold it for long periods of time. I think this is a great opportunity of accumulation for here at 70 cents. If you're looking for a long-term, like I want to just hold it for a year and not even worry about it. That would be the play. I accumulated a lot of my Jupe over here in this area. Rode this. Now it's come back down, and I'm not even considering selling until I see Jupe at $2 or more. Like, and even then I'm holding for long terms with Jupe. Here's the 4 hour. The 4 hour time frame here. Looking very similar. It's really battling right here at the end of this little pennant. Let's see what the MACD is looking like on the 4 hour. Let's change some of this color because I like it better like this. There we go. Make this a little thicker so it doesn't hurt my eyes so much. All right. 4 hour looks like it might be trending. It went down to the 4 hour, almost to our blue line that we like. Went up, and it looks like it might be crossing again. The blue might cross this white line again. Again, that's a bullish indicator. If you don't, I've said it over and over again. It's probably getting annoying for a lot of people. But let's look at the SMA too. SMA is looking like it's still downtrending, and the white line and the green line are very parallel with each other. Not even to see a bend towards the 50, so that's a bearish indication, right? Price fails to break and allow the 21-day to move over it. So we got to see. We need price action, right? We need it to pop. Let's see the 1 hour. The 1 hour looks like it's not even going to break the zero. And we might go back down here before we see a big upward movement. What we could see is like a bearish trap where like it fakes out on the purple line or the pink line right here. It fakes out down here, then goes up. Like right with this, it goes down, then goes up. I think we might see Jupe go lower again. Like it went all the way down in the 60 cent range. Down here it went all the way down to 64 cents. That wouldn't be bad. I'm probably looking at that. How low will we go? How low will we go from this zero line? I want to look at the Heiken Ashi too. Yeah, Heiken Ashi made a lower high here. Pretty flat here at the support area. But yeah. Heiken Ashi is also looking. Let's look at the 4 hour. Oh, I guess we do have a 3LS though right there. 3 line strike engulfing candle on the 4 hour. Bullish indication. Yeah, I don't love this price movement here. If anything, I would want to, if I'm spot trading, I would probably want to see how low it goes. Does it go back down to the 60 cents? In that 60 cent area, like 68 cents, 69, 65, like how low will it go in regards to that price? Because on the 1 hour, it's indicating to me that it's probably going to go a little lower, right? It's going to go a little lower before it goes higher. Let's make on the 4 hour, let's make a support area of where we could probably expect price to go. and where we could probably accumulate some more jupe, which we had one, but we're going to remake it, right? Right here. All right, and then let's make this a white box. And let's do that. All right. So we're in our white box right now on the 4 hour. We're in that. You probably could even shrink it down a little more, but I think I'm comfortable with keeping it right there. So I want to see what it does within this box. This is a little support area. Does it kind of go lower again on the bottom of this box, or does it pop out? Which the bottom of the box would be 68 cents. Okay, so I kind of want to focus in on here, see what happens, see what price does before I kind of do a spot position on jupe and hold that. Because it could go lower, it could go higher, but I want to first get better confirmation on price movement. And with what the 1 hour is indicating for me is we go lower before we go higher. And I almost kind of want to, like, this is maybe a good area, like this little support area right here, which could be as low as 64 cents or 68. So I want to see what jupe does. Let's go back to Solana and see what it's doing on the 1 hour. And look at that. It's trending in about to test that zero and cross the blue over the white again. So we got our position done. That was a really good move. We caught it from here to the top here. Really happy. Now I want to see what it does here. And again, before we kind of move on from technical analysis, we're probably going to see some of this on the 1 hour time frame with Solana before we see a big move like this. Okay. And I'm waiting for my MACD to touch my yellow lines before I do a trade on Solana, a leverage trade. Okay. So if you want my exact MACD setup, the exact numbers, this is it right here. Pause. My top line is a 1.6 and my bottom line is a negative 2.15. And every single time the MACD touches that, it bounces nicely off of it and makes a good move. So that's my positioning. Use that if you want. Take a screenshot of this if you want. Like, I don't care. Use it. It's the MACD. You can find it on any indicator, on any chart you're using. It auto comes with TradingView. So it's just the MACD, moving average divergence convergence, right? Is that how you say it? Moving average moving average convergence divergence. Yeah. Moving average convergence divergence, MACD. Okay. Very good indicator. Very helpful with my trading personally. I really like using it. So I would recommend, if you want to do it, throw it on there. See how you like it. Do some paper trading with it. Like, I cannot stress enough, paper trading is so helpful when you're learning leverage trading or any kind of trading, really. Like, paper trading is so helpful. Trade with fake money. It trades just like real money, and then you get the experience and you get the time. You get to see if you're profitable or not. I did a lot of paper trading before I started putting my real money into this. Nice. We're at 25 people in here. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you so much for supporting our stream. I hope this information is very helpful. If you guys ever have questions, throw it in the chat. Like, we'd love to help you. We'd love to, like, answer questions you have, or like, if you're like, why do you use that indicator, or what other indicators do you use? Like, I'm an open book. I'm willing to share that stuff with you. But this is all like educational, and like, I'm walking you guys through my process of how I day trade, how I do my technical analysis. And so I really hope this stuff makes you guys a better trader, because I know me doing it and me being on these live streams and me talking about it has made me a better trader, and made me also a better educator, because that's my goal being in the space as Soul Maniac. My goal is to educate people in Solana in how to trade, and so it's really been helpful. So thank you guys so much for supporting us. Give this a like, a retweet, whatever. I also want to check, did anyone do the copy pasta? Did anyone do it? Let's see. Let's see. We might not. That was the first time we ever tried it. I don't think anyone did it. That's okay. Again, if you're in the stream and you want to be a part of the little copy pasta we were talking about, tweet out Solana is the new Visa and then at me, and I'll retweet it, repost it, like it. Like, I just want to see people who are here, who's supporting, who's watching, because there's almost 30 of you. So I want to know who's supporting so I can thank you guys and interact with you on the timeline on CT. So please, if you're here and you want to be recognized, or you want to be interact with me, tweet it out at me, and I just want to see who's a part of the stream, because I think that'd be really fun. So if you're here, go ahead, do the copy pasta, or just at me about the stream too, however you want, because I want to know who you guys are. I want to know who's here, because I don't get to see, there's 25 people in here, but I don't know the names. I don't know your handles. Yeah, anytime you want to do it, because I want to support you guys. I want to show love back. Yeah, at me, copy pasta my stuff. I don't care. I really appreciate it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for supporting our stream. We've been going for hour and a half almost now. And yeah, I'm stoked. For me this week, when in regards to the Solana market, I'm hoping we continue a bullish trend on that weekly time frame, and I hope we see we break up to 150 again. I would love to see that. I would love to see Solana break out of 150 and go higher to back to 180. But I think we got some time before that kind of happens. And we saw in that wedge that we had on the weekly time frame for Solana that there's something coming. There's price movement coming. And there's I wish I could find, let me think real fast, who was tweeting out those. Oh, the moon. Let me show you guys some of these images I was looking at. The moon had some good, where is it? No. Let me find it real fast. They had a really good chart. I think it was the moon. Someone had a good chart of historical ways Bitcoin has moved, and that this little dump we're seeing in the market is normal. Oh, right here. No, this isn't it. No, this isn't it. I don't know where it went. But don't be fooled into selling. BTC can casually range 2 more months before breaking out. So, right. Well, based on what Bitcoin does, right? Solana does, right? Solana follows Bitcoin, and then Jupe and Bonk follow Solana, right? They follow that trend. So what you can see here is a historical date range of Bitcoin, right? From November 16th, 2020, you got September 30th, 2024, right? So this is kind of where we're at, where we the date range we could before we see big movement in Bitcoin. But look at this, right? You have boring sideways trading for 329 months. It looks like it said there, or days or something like that. Then you get price action, right? New high, then a big correction, retest the high, big correction down, right? Then you get the bottom, sideways trading, price action, right? New high. And this is where we are currently. We're right in this area, right? So we're probably doing a little bit of this little sideways trading, right? We're seeing a little sideways trading, and then boom, hopefully we see $110,000 plus Bitcoin. But I think this is really key for us to understand is this is where we are with Solana. This is where we are with Bitcoin. We're in like this little sideways trading area. And so I'm looking for that price move out, which what they're saying based on history of the ways the market has traded. Oh, this took 13 months. This one took 9 months. And this one they're saying could take up to 4 months from where we currently are, which their dateline is September 30th, right? September 30th is when they're kind of showing potentially the market could have a big move up towards $100,000 Bitcoin. Now, if we see $100,000 Bitcoin, we might start seeing a new all-time high for Solana, a new all-time high for Ethereum, new all-time high for Bonk, for Jupe, right? When the Bitcoin tide rises, everything else below it rises too. So we might see sideways trading for quite some time, like a couple more months before we really see big move in the market like we wanted to, and that's okay. But you need to understand now in your mindset, say, I'm willing to be patient in this sideways trading, even though it sucks, right? No one likes sideways trading. We want to see those pumps, but that's okay. We're in that time frame, and we just got to be patient, right? It's coming. It's gonna come. We have Solana ETFs on the horizon. We got Bitcoin ETFs that have been approved. We got Ethereum ETFs that are getting approved. Crypto sentiment is changing. Solana's got Visa. Solana's got PayPal. Solana's got other major corporations that are supporting it and building on top of its infrastructure. Like, we're so early. We're so early when it comes to Solana. So keep this in your mind. Keep your conviction and have a why behind your conviction. Like, why are you holding? Do you see the future potential of this, and do you see it yourself? Yeah, I hope that helps put things into context for you guys of what's kind of going on, what's going on in the market, and where it could go in the future. Now, none of this is like fact. None of this is for sure, right? None of this is financial advice, but I'm just showing you from historical data is the best way to form your conviction and your why, and to why you're investing in some things. And so I'm just taking history and seeing how it might repeat itself in the market. So guys, thank you so much again for being here. It's been a great Monday so far. I hope you guys have been able to make some solid trades. If you've been trading some meme coins, like I know meme coins have been going absolutely berserk. I'm currently working on a script for a meme coin like trading guide video on some tools you might not have heard of how to use and get an edge on the meme coin market, to where you could be early on coins, and then also how you can protect yourself. So look out for that. One of the biggest things you guys could probably do for me is turning on post notifications. If you have post notifications on and you just interact with my stuff when I'm posting, that is huge. Like, when you guys interact with my stuff quickly, it just helps. So post notifications, if anything, do that. And show me, like, at me if you turn on post notifications. I want to know who those people are, because those are my ride or dies right there. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for this morning. I hope you guys are having a great rest of your Monday. We're starting to a new week that's already kicking off on a bullish candle. So let's see how high we go this week in the Solana ecosystem and in crypto, because we're early, baby. And just like my shirt says, can you read that? We're okay. Everything's going to be okay, right? We're early. Have your convictions. Be smart. Don't be stupid with your trades. Don't gamble. Be an educated trader, and have patience and have self-control, right? Biggest characteristics you can have as a trader: patience, self-control, right? Big characteristics as a trader that you need to be having. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. I love every single person that's in here supporting me. You guys are the best. Look out too for the merch that we're coming. I can't wait to show that stuff off to you. And we're going to be posting more Maniac Mobile content too that we've already been shooting last week. So yeah, look out. We got stuff coming for you, because we just want to make good content for you guys. So have a great rest of your Monday, and I'll see you on Wednesday at 9 a.m. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. You're going to want to be there we'll give you a little update on how the market's going on our thesis for this week. So see you there. Goodbye.